Don't touch anything.
It's the greatest find yet. Nothing compares to it.
But it's definitely something you should hear.
This is The Real Deal with Larry Lawton.
Welcome to The Real Deal with me, Larry Lawton, and Morty and Nick. Nick and Morty, you know the show. So we are here. We're going to have a great day today. I'm telling you, I'm in a great mood. I was going through the internet and a bunch of stuff, Nick. How's it looking, Morty, huh?
Yeah.
But we're going to do this whole show. You guys are going to love it. It's bizarre things that really happened at Disney World. These are bizarre things that really happened. We're going to go over the whole thing in a minute. I want to thank my sponsor, Oliva Cigar. You guys are great. They really are. Go check them out online anywhere. They're great partners. They have the best cigars in the world. Obviously, they make my cigar as well. So that makes it one of the best in the world as well. At least I believe so.
Of course.
Anyway, so of course it is, Nick, right? So what else is going on? What was the week going on, Nick? How's everything going?
It's going. Morty's healing good.
Yeah, give everybody an update on good. Morty.
He's out of surgery. He did pretty good in surgery. He's got a little half leg pant, if you call it, pants on. He's taking a lot of medication.
We got him doped up, everybody.
Yeah, he's all doped up.
Yeah,
but
he really is.
He's doing good. He's walking better. He's going to the bathroom again.
He's already walking better, and he still needs another leg done, and then he'd be 100%.
Yeah, I think the second leg's going to be easier.
I do too, and I think all that arthritis medicine will be in him already.
Yep.
You know, and that's going to be going, because he's a hurting dog, and I understand that because I have arthritis myself. And I'll tell you what,
it's like crunching.
You hear mine. Sometimes
I don't hear yours. I hear Morty's for sure. When I pick him up,
I don't want to do it.
I don't want to hear
gets
it.
mad.
Yeah. I don't like hearing Morty's either.
No, look at Morty. Morty's my buddy. Look at Morty.
He did a half spin and gave up.
Yeah, he said, I ain't going all around. Anyway, guys, we're going to have a good one. This is bizarre things that really happened at Disney World. First of all, just a quick updates. Where are we going with updates? Boy, do I apologize about the thing. That's why I'm giving out $44 lighters.
What thing?
The book. The cookbook.
The cookbook.
But I am giving out $44 lighters. Yeah, man. I'm going to make people really whole. That's just the way I am, man. I mean, I learned so much in this process, to be honest with you.
It was.
And, yeah. So, anyway, we're going to do that. I think that'll be pretty cool. That's coming. I can't even say when. I mean, but it is. I'm done. Let me just put it that way. So, it's getting.
Yeah, the book is done.
Yeah,
it's
the
been
book
done.
is done.
It's been done.
It's been done for a while now, right? Anyway, let me keep going. So, that's part of it. Obviously, you guys know that I came out on that one show on Disney. I have a couple more coming out, pretty big
Discovery.
shows. The one on Discovery Plus, yeah, and HBO Max or whatever. Wasn't it on both of them?
I think it's Crooks, Hustlers, Gamblers.
Yeah,
Hustlers, Crooks.
No, Gamblers, Crooks, and Hustlers.
Yeah.
Or not and.
No ands.
No, Gamblers, Hustlers, Crooks.
It's a good show.
Really, it was good. They really did it well. I got to give the producer a lot of credit. They made the show pretty. You want to watch it. It's a cool show, and it's about things that happen to us guys. That the other two stories were pretty interesting as mine too.
There's a pool, like a Olympic pool player.
No, like a billiards. You have to say billiards. It's not pool. Pool you think is swimming. Billiards is the like 8-ball and 9-ball. Yeah.
Say in New York?
Straight pool. It's called billiards.
No, I know it's.
They don't say pool tournament. They say billiards tournament. True. Yeah.
I've just never even said billiards.
That's all right.
I know I've seen it on the top of pool,
Yeah.
Bars.
So we got what were we talking about?
We're talking about updates, cookbook updates.
Oh yeah, that update.
The show. We're on the show.
Oh, about what I was on, a bunch of just shows. I've been really traveling. I am traveling this March. I'll be in LA the 23rd, 24th, I think 25th. In LA, you and I are
going
in
April,
out there.
Right?
I think in then April, if they want us back, we'll find out. But we're going up there to LA for a few days I'm doing a show there is what I'm doing, a pretty big show. And that's pretty cool. I like doing that kind of stuff because certain ones are really good. Like they'll give you access to whatever you want material, and they said they could, and I did this one as well. You remember? Yeah. I said, and they said sure. Yeah, shorts. Not only rip, but whatever happens in all that kind of stuff. I do more and more of that, but I love this. I love the podcast. I love hanging out. I really do. There's more of this than I like to do anything. I like the other stuff, but I get tired of it quick.
Yeah.
You know, if
Sometimes
I'm in
I wish I could just mic everybody up.
Yeah,
really
like me,
quick.
if I'm around, I'm always on. It's kind of like an on in work, and then it takes a lot out of you. People don't get that. That really does. People don't understand that. All right, we're gonna go jump right in now. You ready? We're gonna go talk about bizarre things that really happened at
like
Disney
spooky.
World. Well,
Spooky?
you're gonna hear it, and then we're gonna talk about it because there's some stuff that I get and I'm lucky about, and you'll see what I mean.
I've watched a lot of Yesterworld, so I'm excited.
Oh, yes, what?
Yesterworld.
What is that?
Shout out. It's a YouTube like essay documentary channel about Disney and its past.
Okay. Well, the mouse. What's the corporate mouse? Okay. Bizarre things. We'll go right into this. Baby smuggling.
That sounds normal.
No, but it's not a baby smuggling like you'd think. It's not like an underground operation in there. People are smuggling their kids onto rides.
Oh shit. That is dangerous as
yeah,
hell.
they once caught this guy. He had a bag, right? And they go, well, what's in the bag? Because we got to get you on the ride. And the guy says, I don't want to show you. They open the bag, and it's a 5-month-old kid in the bag. He's trying to smuggle onto the Space Mountain ride.
Does it go like upside down and stuff?
It
How's
goes
he going to get
wild.
him on the kid?
It goes. Well, he must have thought he was going to hold him or whatever it was on this ride. This guy's a moron. But do you know what happens a lot, what they said? And here's why. A lot of these parents go to these parks and they don't have a babysitter, and they both want to go on a ride or something. So they, they don't know what to do. I mean, they're morons. Let me just emphasize that.
One person go on the ride.
Yeah, so.
And then the other person go on the ride.
Or even if you're a single mom, don't go on the ride.
Yeah.
Go get your walk, mom.
It's
not there. You're not there.
You're supposed to take them to the kiddie land and have them go on rides.
It's wild, man. How would you think? Hey, let's go to a park with my 5-month-old baby and then bring him in a bag and go on to Space Mountain.
Just hold him in the bag. Just hold him in the bag?
Wow, that's bizarre, man. But can you imagine if people, come on, man.
Was this in Florida, Space Mountain?
Yeah, it happens all the time. I have Space Mountain in both of them. And it said, like, just think of that. Oh, come on, man. The kid's going to get killed. Come on, man.
It's
I'd pull a Biden on
upside down rides and everything. Oh,
let me hold them. What idiots. Yeah. They think that maybe they can put him in the seatbelt.
I was standing on my tippy toes when I was too short. I was short for a while.
I think they bring it down because they know that happens, obviously. And I'm sure there's a 6-inch code there or whatever for safety. Or law illegal. Watch it. Dumbo throws up in front of everyone.
Dumbo?
Dumbo.
Drunk Dumbo?
Well, here, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
The characters in this is pretty wild. If they're in character and they take their helmet off, they get fired.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, you knew that?
Yeah.
How would you know that?
It's so strict. I watch a lot of internet.
Oh, I
didn't
consume
a lot of internet.
Well,
they're so strict.
This guy's in the middle of a parade. He don't know what to do, so he pukes in his head, Max, and it comes out the thing, and it's like Dumbo is.
Oh, he's coming out of the suit?
Yeah, coming out of the suit.
Oozing down his chest and everything.
God. So, could you imagine if you were hungover?
And he didn't take it off?
No.
He still got fired.
I'm sure he did.
He should have just taken it off. He definitely still got fired.
Did you imagine being hungover?
Oh, it's so hot in there.
In one of those things.
It's like July.
And then you just smell when you walk by some fat guy with this bacon and eggs and all this garbage. And then he farts right in front of you, and then
chill.
It's over. You're gonna puke your guts up, man. Oh my God, that to me that is pretty
110 degrees outside,
right? Oh my God. Okay, did you know
those dinosaur outfits are cool? You ever seen them? Like the dinosaur?
Well, I mean, I see how they're made. They're really like the head. I mean, the way if that's what you mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I once played the ass end of a donkey.
A donkey?
Yeah, when you ever see that when
school play?
No, it was at like
you got it. Where was
prank
this?
thing?
No. Where was it? A prank thing?
No, it was in the military. It was a prank thing, and someone bought we came out walking out. So then I thought about it afterwards. My head was on the right side of him, like where away from the stage where we came on. But you know what I mean?
Oh, it wasn't like a full suit?
Yeah. You put it up. I was the back legs. That's all I have.
What were you guys doing? What were you doing? Yeah, I get
coming
it.
on stage. Talking about a donkey and animals and something to do with animals.
In the military. This is what you guys were doing.
Kodak, yeah. They do things like that.
A talent show or?
Not, yes, they have that, a talent show. But this was more of get people interested.
Interested in what?
I told you what the military did. YMCA.
Donkeys?
No,
What were you guys doing?
In the Navy.
You still have given us zero information.
Of what?
Why the hell were you in the military on stage dressed as a donkey?
Because I told you we were doing a thing on a thing for a presentation on animals in Alaska. But it wasn't a donkey. We just had to come up with something.
This was the military, not middle school.
Yes. The military, you're smart. You do a lot of different things. You
Dress up as donkeys and give a presentation.
We had talent shows. People would dress up as, you look back, blackface or what is it called, a woman or whatever. I'm saying they have. You know what I'm getting at? What?
No, I don't.
That's just the culture back then. You're talking about 40 years ago, Nick. I'm not, you're talking about 40 years ago.
I get all that. Yeah.
So I'm not, listen, people know, and you know I'm not prejudiced, so it's not about that. It's about, am I saying anything wrong?
Me, no. I'm just shocked that you were giving a presentation on animals in Alaska and dressing up as them.
Well, let me give you the next one.
As full-grown adults.
Hey, Dumbo.
That's where I'm stuck
okay,
at.
Dumbo, you ready?
Here's some peanuts.
Here's some peanuts, Dumbo. Jane Killers. Come here on the plane. That was a great one. Did you know they had a monorail fire? You ever been on a monorails in Disney?
No, I've never been to Disney.
They're about 30 feet off the ground. And they go above the stuff,
Like a ski lift?
And it's like on this magnet thing that it's like it looks like a bullet train. It's cool as hell. It's called a monorail. You know when you go to the airport, when we go to the airport?
Yeah.
You know, we go, you
So
get on that
train?
It's like that. It's like, but it looks like a bullet and all that. They had a fire on it.
It's up in the air?
Yeah, 30 feet.
Like hanging?
It's on tracks.
Like a ski
No,
lift?
they build tracks.
Oh, okay.
30 feet above everything, because it goes over things and stuff like that. And they had a fire on it in
recently? 2016,
I think it was.
Oh, okay.
And no, it doesn't say that. I think it was back. No,
before OSHA?
No, 1985. Yeah, so, I wouldn't say OSHA. No, they had OSHA.
Yeah,
but hey, so 1985. They're in the monorail. There's 230 people on these 6 trains. It's a monorail train. Catches fire. The wheels get flat or something, and the whole place starts on fire. I had to get to the roof of the thing, and because you can't jump 30 feet, people were scared, so they were getting scared before. And nobody, minor injuries, but they came with pickup
They couldn't
ladders.
just get off and walk off the tracks?
Get off. You couldn't. It's on a monorail that's this thick.
Oh.
If you fall from there, you're dead. So I mean, it was like they're screwed. I bet they fixed that problem. The mouse.
Yeah.
I bet those people got a lot of free tickets.
Yeah.
Hey, Disney for life.
Or they got nothing.
Yeah.
Or they got absolutely nothing.
It doesn't have go blow your mind if you.
And they had to pay for their ambulance bill. They got no. I much rather believe that one.
No, I want to believe the mouse.
No, I mean not much.
Cash.
I feel like that's the reality. I would much rather see somebody see the mouse for
if you survived
cash.
something, you said something like you survived a plane crash. What do you want? Give me a first class for 2 around anytime I want forever.
And then you get nothing. They just give you a pat on the back.
Not the first class.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Imagine what that could be worth.
And then the company's just like, no.
No. Yeah, you're out.
No. And then you lose the lawsuit somehow. And
you're my God.
Nothing.
But that cherry pickers had to come and get the people off. Cherry pickers.
What's it? Oh, okay.
Listen to this. In Disney, this is wild. A snake attack kills a grandma. In Disney.
Like one of Disney's snakes?
No.
Or just a random snake?
No, a random snake, but it wasn't poisonous. But a little kid she was with her grandson. He starts playing with the snake that fell on him. She freaked out and had a heart attack and dropped dead right there.
Oh, that's her fault.
Well,
That's her fault. Totally her fault. The snake didn't do it.
Snake didn't do it.
It was her fault.
Yeah, but if that snake didn't drop, she'd still be walking around.
If she would have just calmed down, she still would be walking around.
Yeah.
I bet you how many times in her life did somebody tell her she needs to calm down?
Sound like someone you know?
A few people.
Yeah.
A few.
But, I mean, I wonder what happened
Stress
there.
kills.
Oh,
Stress
shit,
kills.
you think? Okay, watch this one. How about they found a loaded gun on a dinosaur ride? Like it's
A kid found one.
Listen,
She's like,
a
"Hey, what's
loaded
this?"
gun. This lady finds a gun. The door. It's in the corner of the door, and on the cart she's on this ride.
What an idiot.
And notice, so lady come back. Oh yeah, I forgot my gun.
It was a lady?
No, the guy, Angelo, some guy named Angelo. You can't have a gun at Disney, you know. They search your bag, just to let everybody know. When you go to Disney, you know what the ticket cost today? I just looked. $164. That is crazy.
I went to Orlando and I spent like $700.
$164 for an adult to go to Disney for a day. That is really crazy, man. They've priced it out of middle class. If
And you
have
can't
three
even
kids,
do everything in the park.
And you know what? You know the big break they
You
give?
can't even get everything done.
Yes, you can.
In the park?
Oh, in one day. You
Yeah.
have to get there in the morning, and then you leave there like you
A
just
zombie.
die.
You'd rather, yeah, exactly.
You know? Oh,
You're
yeah.
destroyed.
Listen, I live here, and I don't go there. I mean, I've been there and all. I used to go to Busch Gardens. That's you can hear about that. But I
was
can't believe
impressive.
who would bring a gun in there. And someone says, "No, not that." Oh, I forgot. I
It was
usually
probably on
leave
the
it in
youngest
car.
ride, too.
No, I forgot. I leave it in the car and stuff. He goes, "No."
He's like, I just
But
need-
what are you
all-
going to shoot a character? What are you going to do in that thing with that gun?
He's just all nonchalant, like, oh, I forgot my gun. They're like, what?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Can you
They're like,
quit-
yeah, I just need to get my gun real quick.
Man, you know, let
It's
me
on
tell you
like a-
something. The only reason I know some of this shit is true about guns
Frozen.
because I have a
ride.
friend of mine who I went somewhere. I'm not going to mention who it is, and and I kept thinking for the life of me, man, you know what? I can get me a gun, unregistered gun, a stolen gun. Nobody would know, you know.
You better not be thinking that. There's this, and then you're like, there's these things called ghost printers.
Oh, they have. Yeah. Now you told me that, you crazy son of a bitch.
What?
A ghost printer.
Oh, like ghost guns?
3D guns?
Oh, yeah.
You can make a 3D gun.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. First of all, I'm
Good
not
luck
a gun,
not being on a watch list after that.
I am not a gun lover by anybody's stretch of imagination.
Yeah,
Trust
I'm
me
not
on
a
that.
big gun guy.
Okay. But I believe in the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
In fact, not only do I believe in the Second Amendment, I believe that whatever guns and power the police department has, I should be allowed to have.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not talking about the sheriff maybe or a state agency. These local police departments. If he can have a tank, I can have a tank. If he has M16s in arm,
Yeah, yeah.
I have M16s.
Yeah.
Why not?
I think you disagreed on that once with me.
No.
I'm totally about that.
No, I'm all about that.
If they roll down here with a tank, I should be able to hold it.
Right.
Have a tank in my garage.
If you want and you can afford it, have your own tank. I mean, it's really just, you know, it says a well-regulated militia is allowed to have a whatever fire. Well, what is a are you a well-regulated militia? So are we. Me and my 5 friends are a well-regulated militia.
We have an LLC.
We
You just
have an
filed.
LLC.
Paperwork's on its way.
Paperwork's
Stay
on
back.
the way. It's called
Stay back.
5 guys. 5 guys.
Protect.
So yeah, you know, I'm a big believer in the Second Amendment just because not about you're gonna kill. Less of me. Anybody says, well, in case the government comes for my guns. If the government comes for your guns, trust me, you lose.
Oh, yeah.
I love those people. I want my gun in case
Even
the
if you
government
pull
comes.
your tank out.
You lose.
Even if you pull
You're
your tank
not
out.
going to beat the military if they come here and say, give me a gun.
Yeah.
Or we're coming in there and going to take all you dudes. I love watching those videos.
Like an
Because I
instant
know the girl's going to jail.
5 stars. An instant 6 stars. They're all coming after you and they don't stop. They won't stop. Good luck.
Are you kidding me? Good luck is right, man.
They have pensions. And they're on payroll.
They're kids.
You know?
Yeah, there's kids.
Your
want that.
LLC, your 5 guys LLC
It's gone.
It's gone. They're out
I
the
love
back
people.
door.
You know, it's funny, Nick, because a lot of people say, you know, because I do the law, and people will say to me, "Oh, you know what? They can't do that. Isn't that against the 8th Amendment?" Or is this, you know what I say to them? I said, "Let me tell you something, kiddo. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something good. This country, United States of America, went down to Panama, We made the Manuel Noriega, who's the president of Panama at the time, Nick. We made him a drug dealer, and we brought him to the United States, and he was in the federal prison in Miami where Paulie was. Manuel Noriega. And people, I tell people, so some kid will say to me, they can't do that. I go, you see what I just told you? And you don't think they can fuck with you? Are you crazy? Listen, what is legal and what is done is two different things. And I'll tell you that for a fact.
Just slide it past the right people.
People think, oh, they can't do that. No, you're right. But they just did.
But they will.
And they just did. And guess what? Even if you win, you're fucked. Because I went through this whole process, guys. People who know that, I actually went through this process. All right. Watch this one.
Is it true? I heard that if they are by the alligators at Disney, or if they're or even in the alligators, if a kid falls into the thing, they're just supposed to drive away and still be happy and get like away from it and then call the ambulance.
I don't know where you heard that.
I saw it on the internet. These are internet things. Someone fact check me, please. Pull it up. Email me. Text me. What are you doing? The lightsaber?
Yeah, no, I'm just putting it on.
Okay.
Anyway, no.
So
I'm
you
just
don't know
doing
anything about that?
The what?
I'm just talking. I might just be making it up. I don't know. But I think I heard that once.
Why isn't this battery broke? Mm-hmm. I don't like that. Man, give me that. Well, I don't know. Anyway, let me go to the next one. I'm sorry. I need my pen, my medical pen. Okay. Haunted mansion gets filled with ashes of dead people. This really brought back a lot of memories to me. A lot of people bring their ashes of their loved ones and they sprinkle them in the haunted mansion, right? But listen, if they catch you there, I mean, obviously, it's
the haunted mansion specifically.
Yeah,
just the haunted mansion.
That's what it says. So listen. Okay. So if they catch you, they have to stop everything to ride. They have to re-vacuum the whole place. So they just vacuum your relative up into the garbage, and he's getting put in the dumpster right away.
They're vacuuming every night, probably, anyways.
Oh no! At least he let. Listen, I brought back this story because my Uncle Louie, or called him my Uncle Louie, a Gumbara of mine, he wanted to be buried in Vegas and on a golf course. So when he died, I went to his wife, Philomena, was his name, Constantino, my buddy, Louis Constantino, and his wife, Philomena Constantino. Anyway, so Phil, she was like my second mother. She used to call me, oh, Maro, she would cook for me.
You knew him since you were a kid?
I knew him for a long time, yeah. Not that long, but the middle age. So anyway, I said, Phil, let's open this thing. She just got the ashes back from when they, had it cremated. So I can't figure out how to get in. I'm trying to break it. I mean, I'm trying to break the box. It comes in a box.
You're like, guys. I'm used to these boxes.
Yeah, I didn't like this shit, So we call the crematory, and he tells us how to get in the box. It's not a big process. We're just morons. So we get into the box, and I take out a bag of Louis, Uncle Louis. So I got
the diamonds.
So it's pretty heavy. So he's got this bag of ashes, So I said, okay, Phil, get me a Ziploc bag. Get me a Ziploc bag. She goes and gets me a Ziploc bag, a freezer bag though, a Ziploc freezer bag. And I go in and
This is his wife?
Yeah. I take a bunch of Louis and put him in the bag with my hands.
Yeah, scooping him up?
Yeah, scooping them up in the bag. So I took a bunch. I said, that's good enough, Phil. We did it back, closed the box up, and that was it. I have a photo album to this.
You only took half of them?
Huh?
You only took half of them?
Yeah, I didn't take the whole guy. I only take half of him.
That probably fucked him up.
Nah, he's fucked up anyway. He wasn't going anywhere. So anyway, he's a Goomba for my those days. That's why he's Uncle Louie. But anyway, so what happened is I take him first to a golf course with a bunch of friends. I said, come on, guys.
This is in Florida?
Right here. I said, we're going golfing. Frank, Joe, a bunch of people. I says, come on, guys, we're going golfing, and we're going to lay Louis out a little bit. And they go, okay. He always loved the 13th hole because he had a hole-in-one on the 13th hole. So we get to this part 3. It was a 13 hole. We did it at Vieira East. We get on the tee. I know the course very well. First, I just say, hey, guys, this is for Lou. And I sprinkle Louie all over the tee box. Now you should see. We got pictures of this. Then
put him in the sand with the shovel.
Well, yeah. Then we shoot the ball. We all shoot
for the holes
towards the part 3. I was on a couple. Maybe one other guy was on, but no, I think I was the only one on. Whatever. We get to the golf. Get to the tee box, and I take some sand. I actually put him in the sand trap. I said, Lou, you got to stay out of the sand trap, but I got to put you here. Then I took the sand and I put it all around the hole.
You're just fucking this man up.
Listen to this. So I put it all around the hole. I didn't know this, but there's a lot of bones in that stuff. You still got bone.
There's bones?
There's still bones in that ashes that you get.
So was this your 15th scoop that you found a bone?
No, all little bones. I feel them from the beginning. But when I did it, it was messing everybody up from putting. Because you couldn't get the button. So we're going like this. We're pushing him away. So I swear, I got pictures of this whole thing.
Should you be saying this?
It is. So after that, listen.
So it gets worse.
It gets worse. So we have a good thing. We all take our hats off. I got pictures of Louie. We said a prayer to Lou.
He said, "Oh, say."
No. So after that, I knew I had to take him, so I was going to Las Vegas. I take him on the plane. I put him in my bag, get on the plane. I was at the, I think I was at the Luxor, because it was the Pyramid. I was on the Luxor Hotel at the end of the strip. And I took Louie out, and I put him right near the window looking out over the strip. I said, Louie, they can look out over the strip. You love Vegas. Louie loved Vegas. So now I go, okay.
Did you leave him there when you checked out?
Yeah, of course he was there. I mean, I don't know if I was there for 3 days. I don't know if they vacuum behind there that often. He's there. His bones were there. Behind the couch or against the window because it was a couch. But I put him behind there so he could see out to the strip.
He's on the windowsill.
He's on the windowsill.
He swept him up right when you guys checked out.
No, he was everywhere. Oh, yeah, he's in a vacuum. So anyway, after that, I go, oh, I got to really do Lou right. I take the bag. I put it out of my pocket.
So I take him to lobster dinner?
Nope. I took him down to play casino gambling. First thing I did is I took him to a slot machine, and I poured all his bones out under the slot machine. And here's what is so funny. The carpet that they had in it, because you could see it. You could see his.
Yeah,
I have the pictures. Did you ever see the album? It's right in my mom's table.
I don't know.
And I made the album.
Put them all over the machine and all over the
I put it on the floor right down there so you can see it. Then I played a couple of hands of the pool.
And no one in the casino said
so far,
anything.
no, I'm being slick. I'm taking them out of my pocket, just throwing them over there. Because if I get caught, I would.
You're the only one doing this.
Yeah. What do you mean?
No one else in the group is doing this?
No. I only went there with Teresa at the time. So it was just Teresa and I went to Vegas.
And Teresa wasn't like, what the fuck are you doing?
She did. Yeah, no. She knew what I was doing. I was going, this is what I went there to do. This was happening. So then I take Lou over to he loved baccarat. So we went to the baccarat table.
You shouldn't be saying this.
And I threw him under the baccarat table, played a few hands, and...
Did you win?
No, prick. I lost all my shit. I even lost a lot of money that trip. Then...
Because they were watching you on the camera. They were like, don't give this
Then I went to the blackjack table, sat down, and sprinkled some... And I emptied... There's where I emptied Lou.
They're just throwing them on the floor.
I just took them out. Get them out. Get them all out of my
Oh, you unfolded your pocket?
Kind of like, got them out.
Shook
There
it
was
off.
all sand in that. Sand. It was his
Sand?
ashes. Louis was in
And
there.
it's ashes of a body.
Louis
not
was
sand.
in there. Louis was in my pocket.
Oh, he was just loose in your pocket?
Yeah, that's when I was taking him in the casino.
He wasn't in a bag in your pocket?
No,
He was just in your pocket.
Yeah. I poured him in my pocket. The remaining said.
Do you know
How sick this sounds? Probably sounds worse than it was. Frank, Frank.
Or it was worse than it sounds.
You know Frank, of course.
Yeah.
Ask Frank and look at my album, and you'll see my album, where I put all his ashes in the casino. I took pictures of it. I took pictures of some of it, so it's pretty cool. Anyway.
So I was collecting evidence against
No,
myself.
I gave Lou the farewell he wanted. I'm going to ask you something right on this podcast. Today, you mark this episode. I want to be cremated.
All right.
Okay? I want to be
pressed into a diamond.
No, just cremate me, man. Cremate me, take my ashes and put them on a golf course, like I did Lou, and go on a boat and go fishing and go throw them in the ocean.
See, that's acceptable.
Those are the two places I want.
You don't want to be on a windowsill in Vegas?
Listen, you can put
or
me
all
anywhere
over
you
the
want.
floor?
Now, golf course is the one thing for me, and then the water, like the boat and stuff like that. So that's I want you to do that.
I don't know much
Is
about
that a yes?
spirits and ashes.
Is that a
but
yes?
Should you be separating the ashes? Or
Is
should
that
you
a
be
yes?
Sure, yeah. I don't
Okay, no, sure. You got it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, because that's gonna happen. And,
It seems pretty simple.
John and
The golf course was tame, and then you were like, "Yeah, I was just throwing it all over the poker table as my chips."
No, I didn't say that. But,
I'm all in.
But anyway, can you
They're
believe
like,
they do that
"Get
at the
the urn
Haunted
off the
Mansion?
table, sir."
Let's keep going. They do that at the Haunted Mansion. That's crazy, right?
Oh, shit.
In Disney. Okay.
Yeah, that's not as crazy as what you just said.
The actual Tarzan in the parade.
All right.
Okay, the parade. The Disney parade.
Is it a human or is he in a costume?
It's
or?
it's a costume. It's a character, but he's a Tarzan. Me strong. Me Tarzan.
Yeah, that's what I said. Is it just a buff human?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But he actually saved the child in the Disney lake during a parade. He jumped off the float, ran over, jumped in the water, and there were other people there. A lady dropped her kid in the water. He went down and got the baby and came out, gave the baby back to the lady, stayed in character. It says, "Tarzan do good," and he gave the.
Didn't get a raise, nothing.
Yeah. Oh no. He got reprimanded because you can't go in the
I
water.
was about to say
it's
because of
gonna
the
mess
alligators.
insurance up.
Because of
It'll
the
mess
alligators.
insurance up.
They were like, "Drive away." He was like, "No. Got fired."
Huh?
Sure, let the alligators get the bitch.
Oh yeah. Oh, so anyway, yeah.
So
That's
I think
pretty
that
cool
proves
though.
the alligator theory wrong.
I mean, there is alligators at Disney. There's alligators everywhere
Why?
in Florida. Obviously, do you know there's a saying
can't
in
help
Florida: if you live near, if you can see water and you can't see the bottom of that water, assume there's alligators in there.
yeah, I don't want to.
Not, I mean, meaning they
these
come from
rivers.
everywhere to get. They're just so infested. It's over 1 million alligators, I think, in the
They're
state.
dinosaurs.
They are really.
They are dinosaurs.
Man, when you think about a survival species,
It's them. The
Them.
sharks. Sharks are older.
Sharks
than
are
trees.
another
Who
one.
taught us that?
Did
Someone.
you say sharks are older than a what?
Maybe it was Joe. Sharks are older than trees.
Something. How can that be?
Well, I mean, they were in the water first before the trees got here.
I don't know bullshit either. Okay. Okay. Injury and death at the Indiana Jones show. They lost 5 people at this one show. Talk about OSHA. OSHA shut the ride down. They lost 5 actors and stuff on this set.
Fire, crash,
Falling, tumbling, breaking their neck.
Not even at the same time.
Look at Hollywood
But
Studios.
in the same show.
No. Been captivating audiences for decades, taking favorite parts of the Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, and The Last Crusade to, a show. So the Orlando Center reported that after its 1989 debut, one performer fell 30 feet after support cable failed. Another fell 25 feet directly onto concrete while practicing a safer routine. A third actor plummeted 25 feet after a prop ladder collapsed underneath him. As you'd expect, OSHA Health Administration became involved,
Finally
citing
stepped
Disney
in.
for improper fall precautions. 20 years after the show debuted, a performer died while performing a tumbling roll. It's a shame to think so many people have gotten significantly hurt in this ride.
At first, I thought you were talking about all in the same show. They
Oh,
just kept going.
you mean like
They're
some like
the show must go on.
Oh.
No, and in each act, someone kept fucking dying. Act 1, someone fell. Act 3, someone fell.
And Disney,
They're like, the show must get on stage. The show must go on.
come in, hey, come in, and
Whoops. Yep. But the show must go on,
Show must go on. Come on, Mark.
No, it was just like all,
We're doing a quick show, so
different
have a
areas.
seat. We'll be done here in a little bit. All right, buddy. Okay, we're talking. All right, everybody. That's just a friend popped in. You can grab that chair if you want. Maybe better. Oh, Morty. See, Morty knows my buddy Mark. Mark just stopped in the office. He works with us here. He's a great guy. And, oh, Morty. You tough. You can't even do shit, Morty. You got no legs. So, we were just talking about crazy shit that's...
Indiana Jones getting shut down. Too many stunts. People getting set on fire.
Okay.
Landing on pavement.
Death at Splash Mountain.
Is this all in one park or all of the parks?
This is all Walt Disney World right here, man. How much you would like the liability of this
What's
place?
the
You know how much
time
you're going to
frame?
get when you die on these rides? This is the
You're not going
mouse
to get
now.
anything.
All this, I'm going over a whole, this is like a whole thing, the crazy shits that's happened at Disney. So
Did you hear about the
we're in
Superman?
the show, so we're doing it here right now. Oh, if you knew. Anyway, so listen, Death at Splash Mountain. Here's an idiot, but it happens all the time. This guy gets out of the ride on the top of the ride because he was scared of going down on the Splash Mountain. And the boat, which normally
He
comes
just
from
got out
behind,
of the
hits
ride?
him, gets down, he hits his head, he goes in and drowns.
How does he just get out of the ride? He just hopped out of the car?
That ride didn't have any kind of, I think they do now maybe.
I've never been.
But they didn't have like real security shit on that ride. Have you been there lately, Mark?
About 6 months ago.
Oh, really? I haven't been there in
So
years.
he's too scared to ride the ride, so he got out to the highest point.
Yeah, well, before it goes down the big dip
It's
or whatever.
pretty smart.
Nice guy, right?
It's a safe thing to do if you're scared.
Yeah, I agree.
Just unbuckle.
All right, Nick, you like this little known fact about him. Did you know whenever the park closes or has a rain out or, like not rain out, maybe the storms come over and they have to close it or whatever, they get free video games during the whole hurricanes. They open up their Wi-Fi's, open up everything, and they get free games too at whatever I guess.
Free Wi-Fi or games?
Games,
How do
like
they
free video games during hurricanes. So I
are
guess
they
you can play them
distributing this?
anywhere. You can
Oh,
do
okay.
something, or I don't know how it works exactly.
Oh, like free Carney games? Is that what you're
those
talking
sure.
about?
They open up everything. They have
okay.
the characters come out and all that kind of shit.
Okay.
All right, here's one that I'm gonna have to do about myself, Morty. So here's one we're gonna have to talk about. Did you know, Mark? You've been on those rides, right? When you go on those rides, you remember the signs that are all over the place? If you have a heart issue, do not get on this ride. If you have a back issue, do not get on. Do you go on the rides? Yes. Do you got a back issue? I do. Me too. Listen to this. So, talk about this Disney, the health things, and all these. I was in Busch Gardens. Luckily, I didn't die. My sister Debbie thought I was going to die. She was telling Steve,
Didn't
her husband,
everybody think you were going to die?
oh, that everybody did. That was the days.
Weren't
of
you
death.
going to die?
Yeah, and I'm on those
That's why
rides,
they
Mark.
thought, okay.
Literally on those rides, my arm fucking, and I got the handicap shit, so I'm going the back way, so I'm going right up, and they let me stay on.
I'm doing as many as I can.
Oh man, we did
As fast as I
we
can.
did. I
With a
swear.
heart problem.
Oh, listen. I didn't know I had a heart problem at that time.
Oh, okay. That makes
But
it
I got a
better.
back problem. We know that. It goes some Disney World rides. In fact, lots of them aren't for everybody. The Orlando Center reported that an Animal Kingdom, a 30-year-old man died of a heart attack on the dinosaur ride after his pacemaker failed. On Expedition Everest, a 44-year-old man died due to another heart ailment, cardiomyopathy. Also, according to the Orlando Sentinel, a 12-year-old boy died on Hollywood Studios' Rock and Roll Coaster due to congenital heart defect.
And you were just talking about how you wanted to go to
I
the
am
museum.
lucky. Reported. If you've got a withstanding health issue, you might want to hold back. And I couldn't even walk from the wheelchair where you dropped the wheelchair off to the car. And
You
we're
were
in the first
just
spot.
talking about how you wanted to go ride rides.
I love fucking rides.
You're not going to ride rides.
I love rides, don't you, Mark? Oh, fuck. So, Mark, you're going to be jumping out of a plane?
Oh, when?
The 8th. The March 8th. I
When?
love it. You'll go
March
again then.
8th? Oh, hell yeah.
No, I'm not 240. I'm 245.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm 245, Mark. There's no way I can get,
You're close. You can see.
Well, how much
lot.
is the limit? 220.
Yeah, that's 15's a little leeway. You're good.
Yeah, then the day
It
breaks.
is. You just gotta go up there.
What do I tell
And if
them?
it's like a master jumper, they'd be like, "I got you, dude. You're all right."
I would ask in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that and really do it with a fan or something and do something crazy. Do a couple of videos. As a matter of fact, I'm calling a friend of mine after this ride. After this podcast, and he has a plane, and we're gonna go up, and I want to go over the prison. I think I'm allowed to do that. The complex take videos.
I think.
We'll find out.
We'll find out
Fucking
if we're arrested
jets
or
come
not.
flying at us and shit.
Targeting. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, no shit, man. I don't know, but I have no desire to go. These parks drive me crazy. I can't stand lines. And if you think I'm waiting an hour to do any fucking ride, you're crazy. And there's
I got
lines
lucky.
for 2.5, 3 hours.
No way.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Passes now.
Huh?
Yeah, they're doing a.
Passes.
Yeah,
Well, no,
you go
they're
and
doing-
just.
Set a time that you want the ride, and they'll tell you.
Yeah.
Come at 1 o'clock and you walk right.
It's like a doctor's appointment now. You go, you check in, and then you
I
can
bet
go-
that costs money.
Because, because they want you going
Yeah, it
to
does.
go eat. They want
They
you.
get-
They want you playing games while you're waiting. They want you in a line. They want you going to spend money in the park. So
Yeah,
like, go
that-
spend money. Come
that
back
is
at
true.
your appointment and get on the ride.
That's the truth. The more you're out there walking around, man, the more you're spending some
yeah.
money. I mean,
It wasn't to help us.
you know, I
wasn't
like
to
Busch,
help
if you
us.
liked rides, Busch Gardens is the best around,
Yeah.
and that's in Tampa.
My first job was Six Flags.
best rides, Mark. They're known, and they got the most roller coasters, most all that crap. If
Oh,
you
it's
like
close to
rides,
here.
yeah, it's 2 hours
Oh,
away,
okay.
2 hours and
Cool.
15 minutes, something like that. Yeah. It's right across the state, and it's pretty wild. I love those rides in that place.
Does it
And
have
I'm
a theme?
dying. I almost
Busch
died.
Gardens, like, is it
It's a
sponsored
Busch
by
Gardens.
someone?
It's a theme park.
I know, but you know how like parks are sponsored by like big companies, like Orlando,
Anheuser-Busch.
Disney. So is it beer
Busch
themed?
Gardens, yeah.
Is it really?
St. Louis, they have the Clydesdales there. You can get free beer.
What?
Yeah.
Why
you
don't
go
we
for
have
beer.
one in
You know
St.
that,
Louis?
Mark, right? Remember
Why don't
that?
we have one in St. Louis?
Yeah, you remember that, Mark? They have free beer and all that.
It's like Bud Light themed.
Yeah, but it's not like you're gonna fill up your thing all night. They give you these like sample cups,
Oh, that's cool.
but you just can keep going, and you got hammered. Especially if you got kids. Can you imagine the dads there? Let me get this. Give me another of this shit.
yeah.
Come on, kid. I want to go look at that door again.
Let me get in my line this time.
Yeah.
I get to pick the line. He's back in the beer line. The kids are pissed. Dad.
Oh man, I like that. My brother and I, when I was a gangster, I had a kid working for me. So I took my kid there, and I said, "Now you follow them all around." And Davey and I sat there, got hammered.
Put him on the rides. Get him
We
up.
got drunk drinking all that because you can drink that at that park. You can drink. I think Disney you can only at Epcot. I think only at Epcot.
I got
you can.
lucky my first time at Orlando. It was like rainy and cold.
Magic Kingdom you can't drink. Yeah. Who would go to Magic Kingdom today? I might, Universal. Something.
How many
different
parks
like-
are here?
It's the park capital of the world,
Jesus.
man.
I thought there were 2.
There's 2 swim parks of every one of them things.
We have Six Flags.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
big, but it's not Disney.
No, it's not.
It's not the mouse.
It's like not at all.
You know
No.
the mouse. You know he's the biggest landowner in Florida.
Is
the
he
mouse?
really?
Yeah.
Jesus. What?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They own all that acreage. They own everything. They own Orlando. I'm telling you, there's a spot there, and miles and miles and miles. They got their own
yeah.
police department.
Every LLC that bought a company in Orlando can be probably traced back to
Told
the
Mickey,
mouse.
oh,
To
the
the
mouse. Absolutely. The bus company that
Yeah.
opened, the mouse is running everything. Some guy says, "Do you believe in God?" God? You think God's in control? I'm in control. I've been in control since the 50s.
They're bitching about rent. Mickey doesn't care.
Yeah. I've been in control since the 50s.
He's like, you're bitching.
God.
Double it up.
You when he does that? Ha! I come all the way to Colorado for your problems. Jonas boy, you 3 faggots are getting on stage.
Stop.
What'd I do?
Jesus.
I can't say that word.
No, now I gotta edit it out.
I didn't think it was bad.
Hey, it's not.
I mean,
But the overlords of YouTube.
really, it used to be not like that. Well, maybe that because that's hate speech. They consider that hate speech. But Boy, am I out of line here, boy. Don't get me on my roll. You'll be just deleting everything all night because I'm on that mode, smoking a little of my medical
You made it
stuff.
pretty far. You made it pretty far.
Huh?
I said you made it pretty far.
Oh, absolutely. I'm
Yeah,
still doing
I
good.
said no. I said yeah. I said you're doing good.
Listen, you guys got to see this
you know,
picture of
a
this
slur.
bitch. If this bitch isn't looking like the biggest Karen bitch in the world, look at this bitch who took a picture of Space
Chill.
Mountain. You got to show this. You got to show this.
She's just posing.
Look at that, Mark. If that-
She's just posing. She knew the
Posing?
camera. She knew the camera was there.
Yo,
Yo, guys, look at her.
you think that's posing?
For
that
sure.
looks like a bitch. You know, if that was your mother, she'd be slapping the shit out of you. You know, that lady.
Or it's probably the funniest chick you've ever met.
No. That lady looks like she's gonna slap the shit. She's either great in bed or she'll
It's all
cut your
part of
dick
the
off.
joke. It's all part of the joke.
I don't know. She looks mean, man. I don't want to date her. I'd rather date a couple ex-cons that I was in prison with before that bitch.
The fuck?
Look
All
at
right.
this one.
Next one. You're starting beef with her. You don't even know her.
Okay, check this out at a park, and they have a problem with it. In Disney, on Splash Mountain again. You know what the problem is?
People getting out. So.
Women showing their tits
Uh-oh.
when they come down that camera thing, you know, and then all these kids are
Do they
right
get kicked
around,
out?
like, you know.
Do they get kicked out? The chicks?
Doesn't say they get kicked out. They have to
Charge
try
them,
and things to
book them.
Book them for exposure.
Pedophiles.
Oh my God! That
Get 'em.
gets that out
Get
there.
'em.
It's over, man. That'd
Equal
be crazy.
rights. Get them.
Oh, that'd be crazy. Well, that lady, you know, you could keep that lady.
Oh, you're back on her?
Okay. Yeah.
She's bothering you.
Look at this one. In June, watch this. This is a good one.
throw it at me.
Groping
I'm watching.
Minnie Mouse.
Who?
Groping Minnie Mouse.
Seems pretty normal for a Disney park.
In June 2009, 60-year-old John Moyer was at Disney World and
He's in
came
a-
across a cast member wearing her Minnie Mouse costume. Moyer, rather than just take a picture and move on, chose to fondle Minnie's breasts and butt, despite certainly feeling little but thick padding. According to Brittany McCordick, the woman in the Minnie costume, she pushed his hands away in an effort to get him to stop touching her, but couldn't do much else physically because she was in a character, and Minnie is really sweet.
Yeah,
The
she
law was
can't break
far
character.
the far
break
less so.
character.
However, Moyer was quickly arrested, charged and convicted of misdemeanor battery. He was sentenced to 6 months probation, 50 hours of community
Just battery,
service,
not like sexual assault?
along with a legacy of news sites and behavior.
Yes,
No, he shouldn't. Listen, it was probably a joke, I'm sure, and you know, like a
Well,
little,
it's
hey, I'm with me,
2023.
you know, knowing what it is. I think he got hammered.
Yeah.
I think it was too much. I think they should give him free tickets.
What?
I mean, anyway,
For
but
fucking what?
smacking a girl's ass.
So give him free tickets?
Sure, why not?
Give
Because they
the truck-
screwed him. He's got screwed. They shouldn't have arrested this guy.
Yeah, they should have.
Listen, I'm the first
You
one.
just said he was
Any
drunk.
pedophile shit, you know that.
You
I
just
don't
said he
go
was
for.
drunk and groping the characters. Give him free tickets.
Give him free tickets.
What the
Because the
fuck?
guy just cost him 50 hours of community service. Let him do his community service at Disney.
No, get him the fuck
Give
out
him
of
free
the park.
rides, man.
Get him out of the park.
Why? He really didn't do anything that bad. Trust me, you guys give no second chances to people. What did he do that bad? That I can honestly see that. There's a big, thing. It's got the padding. Oh, of course. That's such bullshit. See, that's when you bullshit young generation.
The article said
You don't know
that she
shit.
tried to stop him multiple times.
No.
And you said he was drunk, so I'm going to take that as a fact.
Listen,
that he
as a
was
lawyer,
drunk.
I got footage.
And I got better footage.
It's just bullshit.
Free tickets is wild. That's a wild way to go. Jail, maybe like Mickey jail.
You're going to like this one. We got to jump on
Free
this.
tickets, yeah.
Free tickets to
Free
that guy
tickets.
for sure.
Free
This
tickets.
guy, whoever the fire protect guy is now, he gets free tickets for life. What happened in November of 2014 when the ambers from a late night fireworks display landed on the Seven Dwarfs mine train ride. Something on that ride proved highly combustible. As those ambers quickly caught a flame, it's all up in flames, the whole thing from that
But
amber.
no, it didn't set the 7 dwarves on fire.
Nah,
You added a perfect comment.
That would have been good.
Yeah, I
Thankfully,
thought
no
they-
one was hurt, despite
they
the
lit
rise
up.
of large flames that result. Everyone on the ride got off safely. The local fire department arrived quickly, and the blaze was rapidly put out. The firefighters believe, according to Fox 8 North Carolina, that fake grass was to blame. It seems that the ambers hit the grass and ignited it, and that the fire never spread beyond the ride's grassy area.
They could afford it. All right.
Oh, wow. What do you think this one's going to be? This could be pretty good. Some moron kid. Let's bet this kid did something stupid. It says, the heading of this one is, When Tigers Attack. When tigers attack. If a tiger attacks a kid, that kid's either in his space or, I'm betting that this
They have
moron
tigers
kid
at Disney?
either jumped the fence, did something, or the dad wanted to get a close picture.
Dropped
I don't know. I swear I don't. I'm going to find out right now. The most wonderful thing about tigers is that there's only one. That's a good thing because based on this story, one might be more than violent enough for the world. As reported by CBS, in 2007, the Monaco family was visiting Disney World and went to get a picture with Tiger. As the father, Jerry Sr., went to snap the picture, Jerry's son, Jerry Jr., appeared to get into a scuffle with Tiger that resulted in the bounce-trouncy load of fun.
This is a fake Tiger.
Knocking Jr. over the head with a haymaker. Obviously, the family sued, claiming it was a sucker punch.
thought we were
in the
talking about
video.
real
It's hard
tigers.
to tell which one of them started pulling
His name
on the
is
other
Tigger.
ones, but,
His name's Tigger, Larry, not
bullshit-
Tiger. It's Tigger.
it's not Tigger. Oh, it's Tigger's.
It's
Oh, that was my screw up.
from Winnie the Pooh? Oh. And Eeyore and Piglet? It's not Tiger. I thought this kid was getting mauled.
I
they
did
have,
too. That's
I thought they're like they have
it's
tigers.
Tigger's. I didn't know there's a Tigger's.
It's Tigger.
Who's Tigger's?
The orange, the tiger.
Wait,
He bounces on his
how
tail.
do you know that? No, go to Mouse. I'm a political prisoner. You are a fat diabetic bear, and if China don't like you, I don't like you. Remember that part?
Tiger jumped in the ball pit.
I thought it
Threw
was
a
a
haymaker
tiger.
at
Hey,
the
listen.
kid. I was like, this is not a tiger, dude.
I didn't know that. Here's this one. Secrets Disney World doesn't want you to know. What do you think of Secret? This could be
bunch.
good.
They have did you know they developed their own color called something green, like disappeared green? And they paint fire extinguishers and lights. They don't want you to see this specific green, and you can't pick up on it. It's easy. Fun fact you weren't paying attention to. So.
Good. Here's a good one. All right, this is a good.
This is the best
this-
fact of the entire show.
No, this is a good. What was the fact?
They developed their own color called something disappeared green, and they paint like fire extinguishers and things. They don't want you to look at this color, and it blends in, and you don't see.
That's
it
some kind of
It's
revolutionary
pretty amazing,
shit?
actually. It's amazing.
You must be from St. Louis.
It is amazing. And did you know that they have buildings? They use depth perception in an amazing way that they can save on materials. That they make buildings a certain way that they look way bigger.
Oh,
in
sure,
distance.
of course. I mean,
It's crazy.
that's known.
It's
They have
cool.
the false fronts, the towns. You
The
see
false
that
fronts,
everywhere.
But yeah, the size of them.
Okay, one of the facts: people have died there. This is what Disney don't want you to
Yeah,
know.
you've killed off like 17 people.
You
this
sometimes hear
podcast.
about people dying on a fairground rides or in a freak horse-drawn carriage accident. But at Disney World, no, if people died at Disney World, they couldn't call it the happiest place on earth anymore, could they? Well, as it turns out, accident statistics don't appear to have any bearing on whether a company gets to to maintain its stupid slogans, people have indeed died at Disney World, and sometimes in horrible, horrible ways. We're not going to linger on the 2-year-old who was killed by an alligator. We're not going to linger on the 2-year-old.
Alligators, they are killing the
killed
kids.
by an alligator at Disney World because that's just
put together.
too awful to contemplate, according to Mick. There have been several other guest fatalities, including a 9-year-old who was killed by a shuttle bus and a man who was killed when he was struck by a derailed train on the Big Thunder Railroad. Employees have died too. In 2004, a man dressed as Pluto was killed by a float. He ran over and had to lay there. They couldn't get him.
Yeah. Then,
and in 1974,
like
an
you sleeping
18-year-old
kids.
employee was killed by a moving wall of a rotating stage. Oh, wow.
It seems you're making this sound like a shit show, dude.
No, I'm not. But Mark, did you know what they said? You know, Disney employees, if they take off their in-character hood, they get fired. They take off that top. Mm-hmm. That's what even if they have to, they faint, just faint there like, it was like an act. We'll come get you. They're like this evil, like, you're thinking like this, like a Star Wars thing. Here comes the stormtrooper.
Like Darth Vader's tired, kids.
Yeah, Darth Vader. Oh, man.
He just fell out.
That is crazy. Next fact. There's an abandoned theme park on an island in Disney World's Bay Lake.
Is that what we were watching?
Wow, maybe. I don't know what that
guy
was.
was like,
that is
in.
wild. According to the plays, for nearly 25 years, visit Disney's Discovery Island, enjoy a wildlife preserve / amusement park that houses more than 600 native and tropical birds and featured a walk-in aviary, a flamingo pool and bird shows, but also Disney was unable to protect its featured cast members from real-life villains. In 1989, word got out that people were shooting rifles at the resident hawks and beating vultures to death. Oh, I love
residents? People live
there? Yeah, living there. But that employees were destroying the nests and eggs of ibis and egrets. Authorities launched an investigation and charged Disney with 16 state and federal counts of bird abuse. Yeah, Disney settled the matter out of court as the Mick will not pay more than $100,000.
Are you making this up? Are you just saying
last
the
sentence
Mick?
I did.
You did it like 3 times in that fucking article. Okay.
Discovery Island. Can you believe that? Only $95,000. That Mick, man, he's powerful, man. It sucks being a costume character. Let's just say decide to drop your life savings on a 3-day Disney World vacation. $165 a ticket, Mark, just to get in the door. That's crazy.
And you have to buy 2 tickets to Orlando. At least I had to buy 2 tickets.
You can't go alone?
You have to buy tickets. No, you have to buy tickets for this side of the park, and then you have to buy tickets for this side of the park. And you can't use the train to get on the other side of the park if you don't pay for both tickets.
Are you kidding me?
And both of them are like $100-something. Yeah. So if you want to, and they cut like Hogwarts in half or something. So if you can see this side, but if you don't buy the ticket, you can't see this side of Hogwarts. They did it. They did it good. I'll give them that. Yeah, they did it. I'll give them that. They did it good. They got it on lock. What's next, Chief?
Okay, this is good. Going back to my costume friends. They're great. They call them fur costume guys.
Furries?
And there's face people. That's like the princess and all that.
Oh,
and then there's the fur. The
mascot guys.
Yeah, the fur costumes that are even during the off-season when it isn't 1,000,000 degrees outside with humidity at 720%. And the costumes are heavy too. They can weigh up to 47 pounds, which means the cast member have to have a lot of physical endurance in order to do their jobs well. Fortunately, fur characters aren't walking around in those costumes all day, or probably several hundred of them would be on the list of park fatalities.
Yeah.
When the weather is below 94 degrees, they work 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off.
Good.
But get in that costume. It's got to be 120.
But it is just 30
there.
minutes. That is good. That's like the best thing I've
Off on especially hot days, they get 20-minute shifts. Disney Fantastic knows virtually all fur characters emerge from their costumes at the end of the shift as is disheveled, soaking wet mess, and they don't get paid a whole lot of what they do either.
No.
Grosser says the average base pay for a Disney park resort's character performance is $11 an hour. This is a new article, so
Today, it's 11.
why? Yeah, why?
And you have to audition, too. They don't just pick people. It's like a cutthroat game over there, Larry. It is.
Why
Lot of
it?
drama over
Why it extra sucks to be a costume character or any cast member? Oh, I gotta hear this one. This guy's burying Disney, isn't he? This article. So you're bringing magic kids. Not exactly. Now you certainly do love and appreciate for the most of the guests, but Disney employees also report an awful lot of abuse at the hands of park visitors. According to Mental Floss, guests will sometimes punch, push, overhug the costume characters. The website says there were 773 cast members' injuries reported in 2005, and roughly 14% of them were caused by guests.
2005?
Yeah.
How old is this?
I don't know. Aggressive behavior. No, it's new because it's all the way up to that. In 2013, a 24-year-old man was arrested after punching two male cast members in the face and hit a female cast member with a PVC pipe. Where do you get a PVC pipe in Disney World? Hey, wait a minute. We just got a PVC pipe hanging out.
Ripped it off the set.
I mean, that's crazy. To make matters worse, employees don't get the same perks you might expect if you were working in a pretty much any other place serves the public. Former cast members, Megan O'Donnell, told businesses that there are no free passes for Disney employees. Are you kidding me?
We didn't get free passes at Six Flags.
When we are not working, we're just regular guests, she said. Well, that sucked. Can you believe that, Mark? How can't they give those people a free ticket? You greedy mouse. That mouse, he is. I told you about the ashes at Disney World. That's a lot of people don't know about that one. A lot of people drop the ashes of their loved ones in the Haunted Mansion. We talked about that earlier. It was pretty good. Oh, I love that. Someone made a horror movie in the park without getting Disney's permission. That's you.
You know, they banned planned proposals in front of the events. They stop you. They go
Why?
in front and they stop you.
Why?
It's a distraction and clusters
Guy
up.
having his moment with his...
clusters up the park. Yeah, they come and they stop you now.
Who?
The
I get on my
they
knees.
run
He
up
tries to stop me. I'm going to get up and punch him in the face.
They have employees run up and stop you. There's like a bunch of footage of it. Like, no, not anymore.
Man, we think we live in a free country. Yeah, you're free.
Well, you are in like...
Hey, yeah, you're
paid to
free,
be there.
Nick. Yeah, you're free.
Stop.
We were looking at some movies that was funny as shit. Oh, characters behaving badly. At $11 an hour, they enjoy sweats bath, but love brings happiness. Every job through the bad eggs, according to every Simmons, complaining, groped by characters, including women who say Donald Duck fondled her. She settled out of court for an undisclosed amount. Could you imagine? I just got to get to a few of those kids, have them fondle me. Tell them I'll pay them off the side. They get fired.
Kids? What are you talking
the
about?
guys in the outfit.
The workers.
The workers. The 25-year-old kid.
No, because you want
Yes.
No.
And then I have it on camera. They follow
No,
me.
you get nothing. You get nothing, Larry. Just like that, whoever. Minnie Mouse didn't get anything. You're not getting anything.
I'm getting a lot.
No, you're getting
yeah.
nothing.
Trust
You're
me,
settling out of court for nothing.
Free Disney passes for life.
No.
For life. And I want the express pass with it. Or the deal's
they're gonna give the worker the free passes for fondling you.
Oh.
That's the rules. How many is this? This is a list of 100?
In 2000's last one, in 2017, Disney owed nearly $4 million in back wages.
Oh, yeah. When I was working at Six Flags, if you worked overtime, they'd cut the overtime and put it on another check. It's like, this, I don't know about this.
Wow, that's pretty great. Found that a judge found 16,339 Disney employees were owed back wages because Disney's was deducting costume or uniform expenses from their paycheck. At the time, that was enough to slip in many employees under the threshold for the federal minimum wage. Wow, they got slammed. Disney owed $3.8 million. Disney owed.
What year was that? Because I remember the log getting passed.
2017.
Yeah, I remember the law getting passed where you couldn't charge employees for
And
their
that's
uniform.
not their only transgression. The Department of Labor found that they don't keep their payroll records up to date and also didn't pay some of their employees working overtime. They talked to me over. That's big, though, I think, overtime thing. In Disney's defense, everyone else does it. The director of wage and division said in Jacksonville. Not really. Got a total operating profit. This is Disney's profit of in 2014, Disney domestic park resorts had a $2.7 billion profit. $2.7 billion. That's the profit. That's above how much money are they taking in that park, on those parks? How much? It's got to be an astronomical number. If you're profiting 2.7, even if you're profiting 10%, maybe 20% even. If you were profiting 20%, think of that number. Wow, we're talking about a crazy number. All right, that's it. I'm not going to go. Anything else on that, Nick? What do you think of Disney? You want to go? Now, do you want to go?
It seems cool. Yeah.
Why?
Oh.
You know what I want to do?
I'd go on like a cold, rainy day.
Acid.
Yeah, I'd go on a cold, rainy day.
Only if I could do acid, I'll go
on a cold, rainy day. I would do that.
With acid?
Yeah.
You have
on
to
a
do
cold,
why do you want to be
day.
cold?
So nobody's there. I don't want to be hot and have 1,000,000 people around me. I don't want that.
You don't like that?
No.
You don't like going to a concert on acid or a rave or
not
something?
In the heat. Not at all. Not in the heat.
Oh, see, I do.
Not a chance.
I love
Don't
like
catch
concerts,
me.
man.
No.
Concerts are the best. The best when you're on acid. I mean, not that I know too much about that, but they're good. So anyway, Nick, anything else you got going on?
Mm-mm.
What else is hitting it? All right, everybody, please make good choices. See you next time. Move away to Colorado.
But it's definitely something you should hear.
This is The Real Deal with Larry Lawton.